and chat. Oh, just realized my mic was muted for YouTube. So the first part of the show, you couldn't hear me on YouTube. And if you haven't followed me on YouTube, you should go do that. It's a good time. It doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't cost you anything. Am working. That's okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we have anybody that's actually requested it. And if you're MAGA, I would love to hear you rattle on as I go get my stuff. I'm not sure you'll have anything of benefit to anybody to say, but hey, there's always time. Literal Crusader-style justifications. Yes. The U.S. Constitution is in the house, y'all. Right there in our comments, we've been blessed with the Constitution. Thank you, Constitution. And around here, I never thought that I would ever be able to say the word cunt and not feel like I was about to get slapped in the face by like 4 different people. But hey, thank you, John Eastwood, for that. Appreciate it. Hats off to you. You've changed me. I'm a changed man. It still feels weird to say, though. You grow up your entire life thinking that's like the worst word that you could ever say. Well, if nobody comes up here, I'm just going to step away and it'll just going to be quiet. So it is what it is. And that time is coming. So I was actually going through Donald Trump's posts on Truth Social, and like I wonder how much money he made off of these posts. Just look at this shit. This is just weird. I mean, it's Donald Trump, so are we surprised? But yeah, so the first one actually, is some kind of post talking about remove the filibuster. He wants them to remove the filibuster, open the government back up. But then you've got Mike Carey, Dave Joyce, Troy Balderson. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Warren Davidson, he's simping for these people. He's promoting them on his Untrue Social. Mike Turner, Mike Ruley. This is 11 hours ago. Fucking 9:14 p.m. Jim Jordan, Bob Latta, Dave Taylor. Like, I wonder if these people actually just straight up pay this dude for these. Hey, Donnie. Hey, can you throw my name out there to all your bots on True Social? Could you do that? I got $1 million. I'll buy a plate of your food at Mar-a-Lago. We'll work something out, man. Glenn G.T. Thompson. Because the moment they say anything that's, opposed to Trump at all, he turns on them. Lloyd Smucker. Dan Muser. I mean, look, like, what the fuck? It just keeps going and going and going. If I paid money, though, for him to do this, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, bro, you just went through and just word vomited shit. Probably AI generated this shit. I mean, just keeps going. And then, so it's like a bookmark, the filibuster post. Before he starts going on, he puts the filibuster post, does a whole bunch of posts, and then puts a filibuster post on the other side. What a weird fucking guy. Whatever. Still going. Wait, is this Gary Palmer? Any relation to Arnold there, Donnie? Is that Arnold's friend or family member? Hey, he's got the biggest cock. Yeah, Arnold Palmer. They would talk about it in the locker room, and I would listen. I would be like, "What about his penis?" Donald Trump is a weird motherfucker, man. And if you're MAGA and that upsets you, please come up here and defend your Sky Daddy, because that's what we're all about here. So let me get back through some of the comments. I'm reading through that, and it's crazy. And now we're gearing up for OPA in Sudan and Nigeria over the attacks on Christians. Now in Sudan, it's going through. Oh my God. I was watching some shit last night from Sudan. That is nuts. What's the point of talking to MAGA anymore? I mean, you got to try, because at least you can say you tried. Did everyone vote? Do we expect anything less of him? He will get as many as he can. Yeah, raw. What the fuck is right? Oh, now I'm getting. Hold on. Let me see. I may have to step away. Yeah. It's time, y'all. So just sit tight. I'm probably gonna lose all of my fucking people that just showed up. But give me a second. I will be back. Let me see if somebody has requested up. I will bring you up on the panel and you can yap. And nope. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Give me just a second. All right. Sorry about that. Hell, we got 40 people in here. Thank you guys for waiting. Shit. My apologies, though. Because I almost just didn't start it until I got that because I knew it was coming really soon. Let me go through some of these comments. Hell, we've already passed 5,000 likes. Appreciate that, guys. If we have MAGA that wants to come up, please get in the request box. Let's see. What do we got? Gabrielle Ark. GoFundMe. I don't know what that's about. Out of context. Tracy Ann, can we rub the inside rims of the hats with poison oak? That's pretty funny. What's up, Orion? Thanks for showing up. Sudan is suffering, and so is Congo. It's so sad. Yeah, I mean, like, if we were going to do something, like, I mean, I've seen this thing in 48 hours, 2,000 people were unalived. They're just going through the city with these civilians and just lining them up and just pew-pewing them. And they'll like let them go and act like they're letting them go, and then as they're running away, they'll just pew-pew them. You got satellite images showing like blood in the streets from space. That's how bad it is. Now, emergency assistance may not be funded. Well, of course, because Kash Patel has to fly his jet over to a date night with his girlfriend, because that's what's important, you see. And then when you get called out on it, you then just gaslight them and say, no, you're lying and this, that, and the other. I wouldn't do that. I heard they completely dismantled the SNAP cards so there couldn't be funds from states put on. I hadn't seen that. Jesse, do you have a link that maybe I can pull up? Don't think any type of assistance will be available for those who need it. Yeah, I agree, Skeeter. Now, I do think that they'll do something for old people because they know they vote. I think they will make sure that old people get something. Like, I don't know, heating assistance. But who knows? They may just want to get rid of them all, just like Schittler did back in the day. The stickers are awesome. Yes, thank you. The goat was for, I think that was Juju's sticker. I think I'm almost to the bottom. Just found a clip of Kash Patel complaining about, that's funny, Constitution. I had that queued up and ready to go. Let me pull it up here, matter of fact. I put it in my bookmark for today's live. Kash Patel. Well, there's the one where he's denying it. Let me find the one where he had bitched about Christopher Wray. Yeah, right here. This fucking idiot, Crazy Eyes Patel. Chris Wray lying to Congress and jetting off on our taxpayer dollars while dodging accountability for the implosion of the FBI on his watch. And then, 2 years later, here he is. I'm proud of the work the FBI. Oh, we're taking violent criminals off the streets. We won't be distracted by baseless humors or the noise from uninformed internet anarchists and the fake news. Criticize me all you want. I love this line. Criticize me all you want, but going after the people doing great work, my personal life, or those around me is a total disgrace. So he says, criticize me all you want, but don't criticize my personal life. Okay, Cashy. Oh, Cashy boy. Like these people they just have no shame. They like, it just doesn't even matter to them. Lane, what's up, man? Dude, get up here. What are you doing? I can't even invite you. Anyway, good to see you, Lane. I hope you're doing well. Lane is a MAGA. I don't know if he's still MAGA. Surely at some point, Lane, you're going to have to see the light. You're a pretty smart fella. And you're young, so there's still time. There's come to the light side, right? Walk away from the dark, Lane. Walk away from the dark. Melinda, how come you don't have a panel? Well, people aren't requesting up. So if nobody requests up, I don't have a panel. But I'll be doing one-on-ones anyway until we reach the gifting goal. So with that said, you can send a Crash App, $LibLoudmouth, or at LibLoudmouth on Vimeo. Once we reach that daily goal, then we'll open up the panel. And matter of fact, somebody may have already sent something, so let me just check real quick. Since you brought that up, reminded me, I would have totally forgotten. Okay, nope on that. And Nope on that. Okay, we're all good. But if you want to support the live, that's a good way to do it, or send some gifts. I do have a gifting goal of 100 October pumpkins. And again, I know everybody's struggling. It's crazy, so I ain't gonna fault anybody. I ain't gonna be mad at nobody. All right. What do we got? Yeah, I don't know where all the MAGA are anymore. I think the ones that are left are ones like Milk and Easy or Raj. I don't know. Does anybody know the deal with Easy? Why he gets upset about people calling him Raj? Because I remember Raj, but I don't remember his voice enough to remember. I don't. Did like Raj do something crazy and he doesn't want people to know? I don't know. At Bison, Democrats have failed in blue states and blue cities. Red states, red cities flourishing. That's interesting. It's interesting you said that, Bison, because Donald Trump has been going after blue states and blue cities because for years, blue states and blue cities have outperformed red states and red cities. Generally, there are some exceptions to that, but generally speaking. And so Donald Trump comes in there, and instead of just getting better, having Republican states get better, he drags the blue states down. So if you drag the blue states down by going in there, unaliving their workforce, blocking their interstate by shooting missiles into the state, or any various means of entering into communities with pew-pews and riling people up, you do that, it causes economic hardship in the state. So I guess that's the goal, just drag them down to the red states level instead of having the red states do better. Libs can't meme. I generally agree with that, Libs. You have one follower and one following. So come up here if you'd like. Otherwise, just bot alt account. They are the same dude. Yeah, I just don't know why. It doesn't matter. We're all enjoying the economy recover after Biden and low inflation after Biden. I mean, yeah, you're right. After Biden, correct. After Biden was in office, the inflation went down and we recovered. Thank you, Bison. I knew you'd come around at some point. Gibby says flourishing. Red states are running surplus budget. Blue states running major deficits. Look it up. Okay. I'll go do that, Bison, even though you just said that we're doing better after Biden. Yeah. You literally just said that. It's there. Maybe restart the app. And sorry, I'm just trying to get to the end of these comments because I hadn't gotten through them all. Let's see. I've noticed that a lot of my favorite shows have not been on my TikTok flow. California, $62 billion state deficit. Illinois, $7 billion. New York, $13 billion. New Jersey, $3 billion deficits. Okay, Bison, you typing it must make it true. Okay, so that's like the third time you've said, look at state deficit. If you're going to spam, please don't spam. Bison, it took me literally 2 seconds. We still have Biden's inflation, 22.25% combined, passed on to Trump. That's not even true at all, man. What are you talking about? The inflation rate was down when Donald Trump took office. Look, come up on the show. We can talk about it. I'm not an economics guy, so you can probably cook me. User 816, what's up? Do we know what new restrictions are being worked into SNAP and disability eligibility? I know they were taking out some of some things that would increase funding, but I don't know about restrictions aside from like the age stuff that was in the big beautiful bill. What about Biden? Blue states tend to give more money to the federal government than they receive. That's right, Jess. Yeah, that's been historically true. So Bison made several comments. So let's just look these up. Give me a second. All right. Let's look up some sources here, Bison. I know it's hard to source in the comment section, so we'll figure it out. And so everybody will know. We'll have a baseline of understanding here. This is Pew. Number of states with annual deficits hit record low in fiscal year 2022. Interesting. Only 2 states reported annual deficits in fiscal year 2022, the fewest in at least 20 years, largely because state revenue collections increased at record pace nationwide. Despite this short-term progress, 6 states recorded long-term revenue shortfalls relative to expenses between fiscal 2008 and 2022. Do states live within their means? Let's see. Okay, so if it's red, they're within their means, I guess. Let's see. I don't know. Surplus, deficit. Okay, so no, this means they're in a deficit. So this is Illinois, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts. And this is okay. So right here, look at this 103.8. You've got, so they have, I guess that's over and but that's a confusing graph. All right, surplus, deficits, gap between the annual revenue and expenses. Alabama 2021 revenue totaled 111.6% of expenses. I wonder if they account for the amount of federal dollars, though, that they get. For example, in Mississippi, it's like almost 30% of their education budget comes from the federal government. So if you're getting a lot of money from the federal government in welfare, like, should you really be able to claim that you're like within your shit? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. What it doesn't even say. Okay, it was Alaska and Wyoming. Although spending soared, Alaska and Wyoming reported annual deficits in 2022. So Alaska and Wyoming were the only ones that reported annual deficits, Bison. I mean, you want to post a link? We can go through that. You can post a link. This is very weird that nobody has requested up. Are you guys able to request up? Let me invite somebody and see if it works. You don't have to say anything. I just want to see if it works. See if TikTok has screwed up my shit. Oh, there we go. We got somebody just requested. That's so weird. Okay, so it does work. And then right after that, I got to... What, do you want to stay, Bunny? Or I think you said you were working?
Yeah, I can.
I can't hear you.
I'm working.
Okay, I'll drop you. No, thank you. Okay. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. See ya. Now, Michael, what's up, man?
Oh, not much. I just wanted to test it for you if it was working or not. That's all.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Did you want to add anything?
Or no, I'm all good.
You're busy?
Keep doing what you're doing, though.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. See you.
You too, man. Have a good one.
Yep. Okay, so now we know it works. All right. Well, I wasn't prepared. Like, I woke back up at like 8:30, so my preparation wasn't nearly as good. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go through some of the crazy shit that this administration is doing. For example, I think today when they're going to rule, or is that just for the arguments on the tariff Supreme Court? I feel like they're supposed to rule today. Sits out. Yeah, this motherfucker said he was going to go to the Supreme Court while they're like during the Supreme Court. Like, what is wrong with this man? Trump reverses course on attending Supreme Court arguments this week. Could challenge serene markets. Oh my God! If they don't pass the tariffs, it's going to screw up the U.S. I don't does Donald Trump not understand that it's about what the fucking law says, and the law says that Congress is the one that does that, not him. And he can only invoke that shit during emergencies. We're not under an emergency. And after Trump is out, this motherfucker, like, they need to go in there and clean all of this stupid shit up that they've given to the president. The powers that they've given to the president from some obscure fucking thing that happened years and years ago is becoming ridiculous because you get little shitwads like Donald Trump in here, just unaliving the system left and right. Jesse, yeah, everyone's working. Now, it is Monday, so Mondays I haven't historically gone live on Mondays. Now, I started last week, so maybe this is just the way Monday is. Everybody's got the Monday blues. I don't want to talk to you. It's a fucking Monday. Maybe I got to go back to my old schedule because the reason I stopped doing Mondays was because it was usually pretty low turnout, and I wanted to catch one of the weekends, but let's see. Let me get through some of these comments here. I'm not going to look up your points. You prove them. Yeah, Bison, I already posted or showed you proof. Only 2 states had budget deficits as of 2022, and that was Alaska and Wyoming. You're claiming that all these states have deficits, and that's horseshit because a lot of these states have it in their constitution. They are not allowed to run deficits. Matter of fact, we can look that up. How many states ban deficits in their constitution? Let's figure that out, shall we? 49 of 50 U.S. states have some form of balanced budget requirement written into their motherfucking constitution. Yet we got Bison down in the comments section talking about, the blue states run deficits. They can't. But you would know this if you were paying attention, but I don't know what your purpose is. You won't come up. So, put a link, Bison, put a link, or I'm just going to mute you for the live. You either come up here and prove your claim via camera, what have you, or you post a fucking link to something, or I will just mute you because if you're just going to come in here and spout misinformation without any proof, and you continue to do it after I showed you that the evidence doesn't match what you're saying, then I'll just mute you because I just don't give a shit. There's no point in talking to people who you can't talk to, who don't listen. What is the federal rule to balance the budget? I mean, I don't think there's a constitutional requirement or a federal requirement to balance the budget. If that was the case, we wouldn't have deficits. Lady Jess, I live in New York and know people who work for the county and state. You are lying. I assume, the Bison. Yeah, Bison's line. Bison, I think what you're conflating is the revenue expenses as it relates to something else, but they aren't running deficits, which is what you said. Yeah, I thought we just ignored it. Thanks. No, I don't believe we have anything that requires it. I mean, that's a good point, though. Let's look that up and see. Is there a statute that requires the federal government to not run a deficit? And, historically speaking, the United States could run deficits because we print our own money and everybody in the world essentially wants U.S. dollars. And because of that, because we're the reserve currency, we're able to do this. Other countries can't do this. They would, have hyperinflation already if they were doing what we've been doing. But because we're in a unique situation, it's different for us. No federal statute. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 2, to borrow money on the credit of the United States. So there's no clause or statute that would require it like states. But, states, because I know Oklahoma for a fact has balancing requirements in the Constitution. Because that's where I'm from. I don't know about Mississippi, but I assume so. All right, so I've got a video that I'm just going to go ahead and play. I was going to wait till this came up later, but assuming it would, but I just this shit is just getting kind of crazy. Our government, the Gestapo, hopefully I don't get dinged on this video, but let me rewind it. This man literally takes her phone. He steals her phone, which, for the record, guys, is a crime. Okay. So this fucking masked vigilante fucking piece of garbage white supremacist, no doubt, just stole that woman's phone.
You can't take my phone. You cannot. Oh,
and she tries to get it. And
Hey! Stop that Hey! You need to get off of her right now. Get the off. You stole her phone. Hey! Call 911. Someone call 911. Call 911.
I mean, let's think about this, guys. That motherfucker literally commits a crime by stealing. And then when she goes to get her phone, which, I think most people would do that. If somebody took their phone, they would try to get it back from the person that took it. But no, I'm an ICE agent. I'm special. I'm male team 6, and you're not allowed to touch me because it hurts my feelings. And if you do that, I'm just going to freak out on you, and we're going to have, like, my gang members to come in here and unalive you. What is going on? And then, no doubt, some MAGA fucker in the comments or otherwise is going to be like, she shouldn't have touched him. He's an officer of the law. Yeah, an officer of the law that commits crimes. And I thought they hated people that committed crimes, but, do as we say, not as we do, etc., etc. Let me pull up this other clip. This one, I think, is even fucking worse. All right. This one was posted on Reddit. All right, let me back it up. I mean, you guys may have seen this already, but this is so disgusting. Like, what are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing, guys? And apparently that person, Jakey Funes Andrade, a mother and U.S. legal resident, was driving her daughter to school. There was another guy who got shot by ICE. I can't remember his name. They said he tried to back up into him, but he had told them to please wrap their shit up because they had kids going to a bus stop. They ended up firing into his vehicle and shooting him in the back of his shoulder, I believe. And then they shot that one woman multiple times. And they claimed that they tried to box him in, when the reality was, when the defense attorney got a hold of the camera, it was the ICE agents had sought her out because she was somebody they were looking for. She had allegedly doxed them. I'm sure to them it's reporting on public employees, because that's what ICE is. They're federal employees, which is public record for the record. All their text message communications should be FOIA-able. I mean, hell, you go to a fucking, like, university, even like state-run universities, or you can do public records requests. So they were seeking her out and then just started firing on her after they smashed into her car. This is in broad daylight in the United States. And MAGA's like, yeah, but they came across that line, the thing that you can't see, but it's there. You can't see it, but it's there. It's like God. I don't know. This world is fucking going nuts, guys. The tariffs. Where the fuck? This this app, I don't know what they keep doing to it, but it it keeps like disappearing on me, and then I have to like close everything down to find it again. Let me go through some of these comments here. This one made me absolutely sick to my stomach. How could anyone be okay with this? Yeah. They say it was because she couldn't remember her social security number or ITIN number. Who the fuck knows? My cat even started crying. Yeah, that's fucking... How many people have they grabbed just standing outside the ICE facilities? It's insane what we allow. Yeah, like that one guy. What's that one guy's name? The fucking... He was in the giraffe outfit. And he was, just, singing songs on the microphone, like he does. I think he's a TikToker. Giraffe guy. ICE. I can't remember. A comedian arrested in giraffe suit says ICE laughed at him. Yeah, where's the... They never show the videos. This is also something that like... you should think about when you're looking at this stuff, is that you're not seeing this stuff being posted all over our news media. Find the video of this incident. And then so you have to dig to find the fucking actual footage, because then you'll have MAGA. Yeah, but, he flicked a booger at the ICE agent, and that's biological weapon. Okay. That's what they'll say. I'm trying to find that video. If you guys haven't seen it, let's see. It's so gross.
It's about pizza.
Is this? Yeah, this is it right here. Robbie Road Steamer is the guy's name. Robbie Road Steamer. +1 for the name. Where's my OBS? Come on. There we go. All right, I got to move all this shit out the way. There we go. Robbie Road Steamer in the house.
If you hate brown people and you are a Nazi, come on, ICE, leave Portland. Yeah, why don't you come out with your super soaker? Huh? Oh, here they come. They're not ready for primetime players. Woo! Demolition.
Hello, what are you doing? He's talking? What? He's just talking.
Boo!
I mean, they just don't even care about your rights at all anymore, guys. Divine, oh my God, the subway guy. Hold on, I got to look this back up. I think I have it downloaded somewhere. Find the video of the guy arrested for throwing sub sandwich. We got a good laugh about that one whenever that happened. That guy's like a hero. Nobody? Dang, nobody's on the panel so I can laugh at my stupid ass jokes. So I'm going to need you guys to participate real hard in the comments. Let's see. He's a real hero. Here it is. Where is it? DOJ employee charged? Oh, he was a DOJ employee.
First up this half hour.
Oh, come on. Just play the damn video. Just play the damn video. I don't want to hear your bullshit. All right. Turn the closed captions off. Here we go.
These fascists right here.
Fascists?
You!
Take a look at this cell phone video from late Sunday night. 37-year-old Sean Dunn, shown in the pink shirt and shorts, allegedly yelling at federal officers on 14th Street in D.C.
Y'all laughing, but that's the truth.
Moments later,
that guy ain't having any of
to show him
Here it
crossing
comes.
the street, screaming just inches from a U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer's face.
That guy is having none of
And
it.
appearing to hit the officer in the chest with a foot-long Subway sandwich. Officers immediately chasing Dunn in the street and eventually catch and arrest him. These federal officers are assisting D.C. police after... Mill Team 6, we got him in pursuit.
That fucking video is like the greatest thing ever. Like that dude is probably gonna get put in the history books. This was the moment it all turned. That's what they'll teach our kids. Bobby, thank you for the October pumpkins. I appreciate that. And again, guys, dollar sign Lib Loudmouth or at Lib Loudmouth, that's Crash App or Vimo. Of course, it doesn't look like anybody's gonna come on the panel, so I'm not sure we need to open it up. Oh, Bobby, thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. And that was on the Crash App, for the record. If you want to support the show, you can do it that way. And thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. Who is that? Raw. I just saw your message. Give me a second. I'm going to pull that video up. Is that in the live? Okay. I got you. All right, let's see. All right. Let me pull that up now. Blind guy, you say? All right, let's take a look at this.
Wow.
Oh, I think I saw this one yesterday.
Oh shit, this motherfucker goes fuck me up. Seriously? That's so embarrassing. What's up, fat ass? Hey, fuck you, fascist! Quit your fucking job!
Is it because it was off the sidewalk? What the fuck? And look at him just smashing his head on the ground. What the fuck? Wow. That's crazy. And they just don't even care, just dragging this dude's head. They were nicer to to Jeffrey E. File, man. They treated that man with more respect than any of the people that they've arrested protesting and utilizing their First Amendment right. Think about that. Think about what that says. Like, holy shit. Let me find that there was another one. There was a guy who was playing the fucking stormtrooper audio behind these National Guard troops. He ended up getting arrested. Fine. Playing Star Wars music. National Guard. Somebody had asked me something. Let's see. I haven't seen Mini Mag in this live yet, so where are you seeing them? I thought that was at me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of a weird day, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Still no request. This is the first, y'all. This is, how long have I? Almost an hour. No requests. Except for the 2 test requests, which I appreciate. See, the video you were asking about shows, man. Okay, yeah. Here it is. Hopefully I can find the actual video, though, instead of somebody talking about the video. I hate that.
The ACLU is suing on behalf of a man who says he was detained for playing Darth Vader's theme music while following Ohio National Guard troops. The incident happened last month in Washington, a few feet behind the...
Is this motherfucker not going to play the damn...
detainment by...
Oh, my God. He's not even going to play the video? What a jackass. What is the point of that? All right. Let me try another one here. Find just the video. We'll do it this way. Find the video, not commentary on the video. Hey, guys, to find shit like this, Perplexity is a browser you can use. It actually is really good at finding this shit. It's great. Good morning, Han Solo. You show up right when we start talking about Star Wars. Let's see. Is this going to play? No, that's not going to play. It's actually a funny, very, very funny video. There we go. I found it. There it is. Try to zoom in here. This is, there we go. This perfect. It's perfect. Ah, shit. There's a longer version. That is awesome. No, they one of them got really fucking pissed. And this may have been a different guy on this one that was sparked from the first guy, because the first guy I'm pretty sure got arrested. Like one of this National Guard guys, he was getting really pissed. But then his buddies had to come over and tell him, dude, just go on. It's like, why are you butthurt over a fucking song? It's like you're acting like a fucking fascist. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so now it's become a thing. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's become a thing here. I'm sorry, but that to me is fucking hilarious. Right here, that's the one. Yeah, here he goes.
Contact Metro PD and they can come in.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Look at that little punk ass.
I'm federal.
Okay.
I'm trying to get home.
I'm federal. I ain't been drinking in a little bit. And I don't drink. And I don't drive. God. That guy turned out to be an ICE agent. You know, he's one of those weekend commandos where whenever they started offering, the fucking sign-on bonus, he's like, hey, I get to abuse people of color and I get paid? Yeah, sign me up. Got to pay for this extension of my PP somehow. Guys in big old truck. Those are the red flag. Red flag. If the guy's like 5'11" and he has to climb inside of his truck, it's a red flag. Just saying. A little drinky poo. I didn't, I wasn't like, it wasn't, it mattered. I mean, just listen to the guy. You can tell this dude's hammered. They did end up arresting him, though.
Okay.
I'm trying to get home. My boys with me.
And my boys.
DHS.
I think that you might be impaired. You look, your eyes are bloodshot. They're kind of glassy.
Are they really?
Yes, sir. They are.
Oh.
Show me.
He says, show me. I'm DHS. This cop was like, and I'm about to fucking ruin your world, buddy. Oh my God, just a little drink. Show me my eyes. Doesn't look red to me. I mean, what the fuck? What's he supposed to do? Take a picture on his cell phone and be like, look, I have to prove to you what I'm seeing because that's the way this works. Yeah, you don't know who I am? I work for Donald Trump, okay? I'm helping him build his ballroom, okay? That's what's happening. All right, let's see. What do we got here? I'm going to try to see if we got any updates on that fucking court case because doesn't the Supreme Court open at like 8 or 9? Let's see if we got an update. Trump tariff court update. All right. Won't stop Trump's tariffs. Oh, that's the official saying. President of the United States, 52 minutes ago. This is SCOTUS blog. So, let's see. Major Questions is recurring series. When Trump announced a new era of tariffs, blah, blah, blah. This case is somewhat more complicated than that. First, as law professor Jack Goldsmith has emphasized, a federal court held 50 years ago that an earlier statute's power to regulate trade supported President Richard Nixon's own tariffs. Succeeded. And second, as law professor Chad Squitieri. Okay, so he's just talking about the case. Does Trump's emergency declaration matter? I think it does, but not in the way. Yeah, I mean, look, Congress has the ability to lay taxes and duties, imposts and duties. See, Donald Trump doesn't have that authority. But the Supreme Court is simping for him, and they will hand him a win, I think. And so Trump will just continue to use that, and will have more and more of an authoritarian president. That's what's happening here. All right. Let's go And see. The Trump administration faces a Monday deadline. Oh, that's what was today. I was thinking it was that tariff thing. No. It was today was the deadline for the SNAP to fully fund the SNAP. Yeah, let's read this together. President Donald Trump's administration faces Monday deadlines to tell two federal judges whether it will use emergency reserves to fully fund SNAP, the nation's biggest food program. The Department of Agriculture planned to freeze payments to the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program starting in November 1st because it said it could no longer keep funding it due to the shutdown. The program serves an eighth of Americans and is a major piece of nation's social safety net, $8 billion a month nationally. On Friday, judges in Rhode Island and Massachusetts ruled separately that the administration must continue to pay for SNAP. They both gave the administration leeway on whether to fund the program partially or in full. That's weird. That he does not want Americans to go hungry just because the radical Democrats refuse to do the right thing and reopen the government. This is crazy because you've got a ballroom. You've got Kash Patel flying around on a fucking jet. You've got this motherfucker renovating his goddamn bathroom. You've got this fucking asshole holding Great Gatsby dinners, fucking charging out the ass where you're not invited, MAGA. They don't fucking like you because you're too stupid and you're too poor. And they're doing all this while people are just wanting to eat something. They just want fucking food. Ah, you fucking beggars, you welfare queens. That's what you are. You're a bunch of welfare queens. Is it glitching, Divine? You said it's glitching. No SNAP as of today. The phone cut me off 3 times. Yeah, of course. I mean, he's got to pay for his fucking bathroom somewhere. I've got to be able to shit in marble. I want to shit in marble, and so we're going to renovate it so I can shit in marble. And him acting like, oh, this takes it back more to the Lincoln days. Yes, because Lincoln was all about that marble. That he loved the he put marble everywhere. Abraham Lincoln did. Yeah. Kathy, right? That Great Gatsby party. Like, read the fucking room, bro. What are you doing? I don't know. That's crazy to me. Let's see. We are an hour in. An hour in. Yeah, we're an hour in. We don't have any guests coming up. So I think I may just wait till tomorrow because today is not my normal day. Nobody's coming up. There's no panel. I will sit and do my shit so that the next time that people don't want to come up, they will just, I'll have something in store. Because if I'm going to do something like this, I'm going to post it on YouTube. I'll post videos like this on YouTube, what I'm doing here. Not on TikTok. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys later. Peace.